Smart English Studio.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Smart English Studio.
Today, we are talking about something very simple but very powerful,
Your daily routine.
but not in the boring textbook way.
Exactly, because many English learners describe their morning like this.
I wake up, I brush my teeth, I drink coffee, I go to work.
And there is nothing wrong with that.
Grammatically, it is correct.
But it sounds a little flat.
A little robotic.
A little like a school exercise.
Today, we're going to show you how to make your English sound more alive.
Instead of only saying, I drink coffee, you can say, I'm brewing a fresh pot of coffee.
Instead of I get ready, you can say I'm choosing what to wear and trying not to be late.
That sounds more human,
More natural.
more like real conversation.
And the secret is the present continuous.
I am doing.
I am making.
I am getting ready.
I am checking my phone.
I am rushing out the door.
Today, you will learn how to use the present continuous to describe your morning, your routine, your habits, and the small real moments of your day.
Before we start, please subscribe to Smart English Studio.
We make lessons that help you speak real English, not just textbook English.
And share this lesson with one friend who wants to sound more natural in everyday conversations.
Ready?
Let's begin. Daniel, can I ask you something?
Of course.
How do you usually describe your morning in English?
Probably very boringly.
That is honest.
I would say I wake up, I have coffee, I check my phone, I start work.
That is clear.
But it sounds a little flat.
A little robotic.
A little like a school exercise.
Now let's make it sound more alive.
Okay, how?
Imagine you are telling me about your morning while it is happening.
So not just facts.
Right, not just facts. A little feeling, a little movement, a little life.
Okay, so instead of I have coffee, I can say,
I'm brewing a fresh pot of coffee.
or I'm brewing a fresh pot of coffee.
Beautiful.
That sounds much better.
Instead of I check my phone, you can say,
I'm scrolling through my messages.
yes.
Or I'm checking what I missed overnight.
Very natural.
Instead of I get ready, I can say,
I'm getting dressed.
I'm looking for my keys.
I'm packing my bag.
I'm trying to leave on time.
Now that sounds like a real morning.
Especially the keys part.
Always the keys.
Always.
So here's the big idea.
Present simple gives the routine.
Present continuous gives the moment.
Present simple says what usually happens.
Present continuous shows what is happening now, around now, or in the living picture of the moment.
For example, present simple, I drink coffee every morning.
That is a habit.
Present continuous, I'm drinking coffee and trying to wake up.
That feels like a real scene.
Present simple, I go to work at 8.
Fact.
Present continuous, I'm rushing to work because I left too late again.
Story.
And story is more interesting.
Exactly.
So present continuous isn't replacing present simple completely.
No, you need both.
Present simple is your schedule.
Present continuous is the camera.
Oh, I like that.
Imagine a camera following your morning.
What is it filming?
It is filming what you are doing.
I'm brushing my teeth.
I'm making breakfast.
I'm feeding the dog.
I'm checking the weather.
I'm looking for my charger.
I'm putting on my coat.
I'm walking out the door.
That is the present continuous.
A grammar camera.
Exactly.
I will remember that.
Now let's tell a little story.
Good stories make grammar easier.
Imagine this. It is Monday morning. Eva is trying to start her day calmly.
Trying. Very important word.
Very important.
What happens?
First, she is making coffee.
Good start.
Then, she is checking her phone.
Still normal.
Then, she realizes she has a message from work.
Not ideal.
So now she is reading the message, answering quickly, and trying not to burn the toast.
Already too much is happening.
Exactly. Then she is packing her bag, looking for her keys, and wondering why her keys are never where they should be.
Because keys enjoy drama.
They do.
And this whole story sounds natural because we're using present continuous.
Yes, listen to the difference.
Textbook version. I wake up, I make coffee, I check my phone, I eat toast, I leave the house.
Correct, but flat.
Natural version. I'm making coffee, checking my messages, answering a message from work, and trying not to burn my toast.
That sounds much more alive.
You can see it.
You can feel it.
And that's the power of present continuous.
Now let's break it down.
Part 1. Making your morning sound alive.
Instead of saying, I wake up,
You can say, I'm waking up slowly.
repeat.
I'm waking up slowly.
Instead of, I drink coffee,
Say, I'm making coffee.
or I'm brewing a fresh pot of coffee.
Repeat. I'm brewing a fresh pot of coffee.
Instead of, I eat breakfast,
Say, I'm making toast.
or I'm having something quick before work.
Repeat. I'm having something quick before work.
Good. Now you already sound more natural.
Because you're not only listing habits.
You are describing the moment.
Part 2. Use present continuous for temporary routines.
This is a very useful life hack.
Present continuous is not only for this exact second.
It can also describe something temporary in your life.
For example, I usually drink tea, but this week I'm trying to drink more water.
That means it's temporary. You are doing it around now, not forever.
Another example, I'm waking up earlier these days.
This means recently, around this period of your life, not necessarily forever.
I'm working from home this week.
Temporary.
I'm learning English every morning before work.
Temporary or current habit.
I'm trying to spend less time on my phone.
Very relatable.
Too relatable.
So here's the life hack.
Use present simple for permanent or regular habits.
I usually wake up at 7.
Use present continuous for temporary changes.
This week, I'm waking up at 6.
Let's compare.
I work in an office.
General fact.
I'm working from home today.
Temporary situation.
I drink coffee every morning.
General habit.
I'm drinking green tea this week.
Temporary change.
I usually walk to work.
General routine.
I'm taking the bus today because it's raining.
Temporary situation.
This is one of the easiest ways to sound more natural.
Add time phrases like today, this week, these days, at the moment, recently.
For example, I'm trying to eat healthier these days.
I'm getting up earlier at the moment.
I'm doing more exercise this week.
I'm spending more time with my family recently.
Very natural.
Part 3. Use present continuous to tell a story.
This is where your English becomes interesting.
Because daily routine is not just a list.
It is a mini story.
Exactly. Every morning has a tiny drama,
Coffee drama.
key drama,
Alarm drama.
toast drama.
Weather drama.
English learners often say, I wake up at 7, I have breakfast, I go to work.
That is fine for basic English.
But to sound more natural, add movement and detail.
For example, I'm rushing around the kitchen, making coffee and checking the time every 2 minutes.
That sounds like real life.
Or, I'm trying to get ready, but I keep forgetting things.
Very real.
Or, I'm walking to the bus stop and hoping I don't miss the bus.
That is a full picture.
Life hack.
Use 3 present continuous actions together.
I'm making coffee, checking my phone, and packing my bag.
I'm brushing my hair, looking for my keys, and trying to leave on time.
I'm walking to work, listening to a podcast, and thinking about my day.
This makes your English flow.
And it sounds much more natural than separate short sentences.
Now let's do a before and after.
Textbook version.
I wake up at 7.
I drink coffee.
I go to work.
Natural version.
I'm waking up slowly, drinking my coffee and trying to prepare myself for the day.
Textbook version.
I eat breakfast and check my phone.
Natural version.
I'm having a quick breakfast while I'm checking my messages.
Textbook version.
I leave the house.
Natural version.
I'm rushing out the door because I'm already running late.
Much better.
More natural.
More visual.
More human.
Part 4. Don't overuse it.
Important.
Present continuous is powerful, but you don't need it for everything.
If you say, I'm waking up every day at 7, it sounds like a temporary situation.
That is okay if it is temporary.
But if it is your normal routine, say, I wake up at 7 every day.
Exactly.
So ask yourself, is this a general habit or a living moment?
General habit, present simple.
Living moment, present continuous.
Temporary change, present continuous.
Let's practice.
I usually have coffee in the morning.
General habit.
Present simple.
I'm having coffee right now.
Living moment.
Present continuous.
I'm having less coffee these days.
Temporary change.
Present continuous.
I walk to work every day.
General habit.
Present simple.
I'm walking to work today.
Temporary situation.
Present continuous.
I'm walking to work and listening to a podcast.
Living picture.
Present continuous.
Good. That is the key.
Now, part 5, natural phrases for your morning.
Let's give you useful phrases you can use immediately.
Repeat after us.
I'm waking up slowly.
I'm making coffee.
I'm brewing a fresh pot.
I'm making breakfast.
I'm having something quick.
I'm checking my messages.
I'm getting ready for work.
I'm choosing what to wear.
I'm packing my bag.
I'm looking for my keys.
I'm trying not to be late.
I'm rushing out the door.
I'm walking to the bus stop.
I'm listening to a podcast.
I'm thinking about my day.
Excellent.
Now, let's use them in a full, natural story.
Listen first.
Then we'll repeat the key phrases.
Ready? Let's go.
So, Daniel, what is your morning like these days?
Honestly, I'm trying to become a morning person.
That sounds ambitious.
It is. I'm waking up earlier, but I'm not enjoying it yet.
Fair enough.
The first thing I'm doing is making coffee. Without coffee, I'm really not a person.
Understandable.
Then I'm checking my messages, reading the news, and trying to remember what day it is.
Very relatable.
After that, I'm making breakfast, usually toast or eggs, nothing exciting.
Still better than no breakfast.
True. Then I'm getting ready for work, choosing a shirt, packing my bag, and looking for my keys.
Always the keys.
Always. I don't know where they go.
Maybe they have a secret life.
Probably. Then I'm rushing out the door because somehow I'm always running late.
Even when you wake up earlier?
Especially when I wake up earlier. I think I relax too much.
That makes sense.
But I'm trying. I'm building a better routine at the moment.
That is a perfect use of present continuous.
Because it is temporary?
Yes, you are working on it these days.
So I can say I usually wake up late, but these days I'm trying to wake up earlier.
Exactly.
That sounds very natural.
It does.
Now pause. This story sounded natural because Daniel did not only list habits.
Daniel described what is happening in his current routine. He used phrases like,
I'm trying to become a morning person.
I'm waking up earlier.
I'm making coffee.
I'm checking my messages.
I'm getting ready for work.
I'm looking for my keys.
I'm rushing out the door.
I'm building a better routine.
These phrases make the routine sound alive.
Now, final practice.
We'll say a textbook sentence.
Then we'll make it more natural.
Textbook. I drink coffee.
Natural. I'm making coffee and trying to wake up.
Textbook. I eat breakfast.
Natural. I'm having something quick before work.
Textbook. I check my phone.
Natural. I'm checking my messages and reading the news.
Textbook. I get ready.
Natural. I'm getting dressed and choosing what to wear.
Textbook. I leave the house.
Natural. I'm rushing out the door because I'm running late.
Textbook. I go to work.
Natural. I'm walking to work and listening to a podcast.
Beautiful.
Now, here are 3 easy life hacks to remember this lesson.
Life hack 1. Use present simple for facts and habits.
I wake up at 7.
I drink coffee every morning.
I work from Monday to Friday.
Life hack 2. Use present continuous for the living picture.
I'm making coffee.
I'm checking my messages.
I'm rushing out the door.
Life hack 3. Use present continuous for temporary changes.
I'm waking up earlier these days.
I'm trying to eat healthier this week.
I'm working from home at the moment.
And one bonus hack.
Add emotion or purpose.
Not just I'm drinking coffee.
Say, I'm drinking coffee and trying to wake up.
Not just I'm walking to work.
Say, I'm walking to work and clearing my head.
Not just I'm getting ready.
Say, I'm getting ready and trying not to be late.
That is how grammar becomes real communication.
So remember, present continuous is not just grammar.
It's a way to make your English feel alive.
Your daily routine does not have to sound like a textbook.
It can sound like a real morning.
A real person.
A real conversation.
If today's lesson helped you sound more natural in English, please like this video.
Subscribe to Smart English Studio and share this lesson with one friend who still says, I wake up, I drink coffee, I go to work.
And leave us a comment. Write one sentence about your morning using present continuous.
For example, I'm making coffee and planning my day.
Or, I'm rushing to work and listening to English.
Or, I'm trying to wake up earlier these days.
We read every single comment.
Thank you for being here.
Learn smarter, speak better.
See you in the next lesson.